Captain on the bridge.
Alright, captains, we are back on the bridge, and today, yes, we got some things to go over from the Star Trek Online X feed, so on screen. Yes, captains, before we get into this video, do us a huge favor and hit that like button, but also, if you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing here to our YouTube bridge, where we're always on the lookout for like-minded captains, where we can share our love, our passion, for Star Trek Online, but also things Star Trek. Now that said, here we go. Caps, we finally get the announcement that some of us have been waiting for, especially this time of year. So, but before we get into that, what we're going to do is go over the two blogs, and as we go through them, drop our two ECs, and then at the end give our conclusions. The first blog actually is just a quarterly extended maintenance. So all it says is Star Trek Online will have its quarterly extended maintenance on all platforms today. On the 29th, estimated downtime is 6 hours for PC, 5 hours for console. Thank you for your patience. So no notes, but that happened and everything should be okay. So get that out of the way, but here it is, the winter event. So it's almost time for a beautiful celebration of winter with certainly nothing that could ever go wrong. So we're gonna check this video out because why not? Yeah, I think it's the same video that we've seen every year, but let's check it out.
Welcome, one and all, to the most wonderful time of the year. Did you know that in human cultures, the winter solstice is almost universally celebrated? Well, far be it from me to keep the rest of the galaxy from experiencing this joyous time. Come and join us for ice skating, snowball fights, traditional Klingon fishing, gummy koskari, Borg-assimilated snowmen, snowconians, and a personal favorite friend of mine.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same video, but I can't get over the look on her face, like right here. Just, I think I laugh at it every year, but it's just like, what's going on here? But anyways, there's that. Now we go on to the blog here. All right. So again, Q's Winter Wonderland. Q is making his grand return to the Winter Wonderland next week. I always been petitioning for, or at least I've been always wanting Q Delancey to actually voice Q here. I mean, why? Why? You know, Star Trek Picard that had happened this year, you'd think that we have better access to him, but of course everything costs money to get voiceovers. I know, but it's just a little dream of mine. Anyways, so it is that most wonderful time of the year when Q returns to bring his winter shenanigans to all and sundry. Join the festivities in Q's Winter Wonderland for a variety of amusements and diversions. Once again, you may join us for a variety of entertaining and certainly not all dangerous games, including the fastest game on ice, Klingon ice fishing, Tides of Ice, the Fast and the Furious, Cones of Conduct, and the Crampiri. Now, these are all the ones you can do, I believe, for your daily. The fastest one, Caps, totally is the fastest game on ice. And we'll show you that again this year, how easy that is to do. But this is what we have been waiting for. So there has been rumors that it is the ship, and well, here we go. Access to Q's Winter Wonderland is available through the event interface so that Q can whisk you away night instantaneously to this frozen land of frolics. By participating in the fun and games from December 5th, man, captains, it's already December 5th, the end of the year already, dear Lord, until January 4th, 2024, you earn credit each day toward the grand prize, the Tamarian Deep Space Cruiser. unlocked for every captain on your account. In addition, your participation earns you various winter ornaments and trinkets that you can trade for new costumes and items, including, so new item this year, the Frozen Batlet of Dishonor. Looks pretty okay. There is the Frozen Batlet of Dishonor, inspired by the icy prison of Dishonor in Grethor. This rime-covered batlet slows its targets so that they cannot so easily run away from your wrath. Universal Kit Module Exothermic Redirection. Absorb heat from your target, causing it to freeze, and redirect that heat to one of the target's allies, causing it to burn. That sounds fun. That's not gonna lie. That sounds fun. I wish that they would actually have like a mini movie, mini gifts, which they've shown already, like the most recent one, the candle that we got from the Halloween event. They just showed quickly how the sort of device works. It would be great if they do that here, but that sounds cool. Science Training Modules Exothermic Redirection. Now this of course is for bridge officers. Starfleet Beanie flipped, a warm hat with a Starfleet Delta. Why is the Delta on backward? No reason, certainly not to distract from the fact that aliens have accidentally scrambled your DNA. Q Robe, ugly sweater, a warm knit pattern version of the famous magisterial robes worn by your lovely host Q, complete with knitted gold medallion. Nice. Tamarian ugly sweater. So this was the huge clue for everyone, and that's why it was rumored that it would be the Tamarian ship. And there you go. Tamarian ugly sweater. Picard and Dathan at El Adrel. A jolly expression of the holiday festivities via the laughter of the famous Tamarian captain, an expression that can't be misunderstood. Tamarian doll ugly sweater. It's not a doll, it's a likeness of Lieutenant Kayshawn. So again, that is from Lower Decks. So I can see why they picked this ship, because they had an existing Star Trek show with Star Trek Lower Decks, and of course pulled for the past connection to Dathan there, and there you go, the Tamarian cruiser for this year. Transformed into a doll by alien technology. Mokai tunic. Wait, how did this get in the ugly sweaters? It's an actual House Mokai leather tunic, as worn as Jaula, shoulder pads included. So pretty cool. As you can see, these are the sweaters. I'm not really into getting the sweaters, but I know a lot of captains will go ahead and get these because why not? Of course, all of previous years' toys and gifts are still available too. Just open your event window and use the transwarp option, and you'll join the frigid festivities in a flash. So there it is, Caps. There's probably going to be, definitely going to be a blog on this Tamarian cruiser. But of course, as I always put, or as I put on the thumbnail of this video, it's going to be free. Essentially, the go-to is the fastest game on ice. It is literally so fast. Or is it the Fast and Furious? One of those two. No, I think it's the fastest game on ice. The one that you just kind of go around the course very quickly. You can walk through the course, no problem. It's less than 2 minutes, if anything. I know that 2 years ago that's how we started our PS4 account, was the winter event. So, but this is the ship that we're getting, the Tamarian cruiser, and gonna wait to see what the stats are. And of course, when they drop, we will also go over them and give our 2 ECs. So again, just a quick update video, captains. Let us know your thoughts. Hit that like button, but in the comments below, let us know what you think this ship is going to be. My personal thought is probably going to be Intel, maybe a little bit Marital Worker, but we'll see. And also, again, if you're new here, consider subscribing to our YouTube bridge, and we will leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.